Oh, I think it's been. There we go. I think we got it. How about that? Yes? All right. Whew. Man, sorry about that. That ended up being a nightmare. Well, that was just giving people time to join up. See, it was a made up drama. Got everybody all excited and whatever. Now we got 200 people, so that was just what we did. We played with the microphones for the first few minutes. It only looked bad on the replay. Okay, so I'm not known. I mean, before Andrea passed away, I wasn't known for a terribly large amount of recipes, but I was always known for my cinnamon rolls and sometimes made Snickers and calzones, pizza, a few other little things. One of them was Captain Crunch chicken, and I haven't made it in a long time. In fact, some of the kids are like, "What is that? That sounds super gross, Dad. I don't want to eat that." But I did used to make it, and I'm sure there's some video even probably on the channel somewhere. But this is what I was going to make for dinner, so I thought, heck, might as well just go live. It's kind of an unusual recipe, so that might be fun and give you guys something else interesting to make. So it's already getting a little late. I wanted to start this like forever ago, so I'm going to just dive right into it. We're going to need some Captain Crunch, some cornflakes. I've got a bowl of beaten eggs here, chicken, of course, some garlic powder, onion powder, white pepper, salt. Let me switch the view here. Oh, look at that. All right, so, okay, so what we're going to start off here first is I need to crush Captain Crunch. You might have to cut this down if you're not feeding a whole giant family, but this is 8 cups of Captain Crunch. I'm sure if I pour this out of this bowl, it's going to be a nightmare. Maybe not. Maybe I do it like that. Okie dokie. I put the blender over here. It's not the best spot. We have a small kitchen, but should get the job done. I don't know if this will be loud for you guys. You might have to shake it up a little bit if you don't have a Ninja blender. I do have a Ninja blender, and we're doing it anyways, but make sure you don't get any big chunks. Well, that's pretty good. Let's just put that right there. Okay, make sure there's no giant chunks. Then we're also going to do the cornflakes. This is a little more than 2 cups of cornflakes. Hey, buddy, did you guys get your juice? Hi, baby girl. I'm live right now, so just be wary. Behind you. See? Whoops, are you okay? I tripped her. Asher got some juice. That's why he went to the grocery store. Ooh, yummy. I like to make the cornflakes a little less blended than the Captain Crunch. That way it gives it a little more kind of fun texture. Thank you, buddy. Solly shared his chips with me because He got the same. He liked Daddy's favorite kind. He said, which he did. All right, and just kind of mix this up here. Probably can use a spoon. This is way more fun. Okay. And do 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. Hey everybody. How can you adapt this for one person? Probably going to have to cut it in fourths. That'd be a half a teaspoon. Just divide everything by 4, and you'll get the. You'll probably do all right that way. And then, oh, it already is open. 2 teaspoons of onion powder. Are any of the kids taller than you? Ash looks pretty tall. Nope. Thank goodness. I'd be devastated if one of the kids grew taller than me. Maybe a little proud. I also need 2 teaspoons of salt. Oh man, I'm doing tablespoons. So you don't do that? Now, why does that look like it's so much? Bloopers. You can't undo bloopers on a live cooking show, though. That's 3 times too much. So let's see if I can get out 1.5 of each. Oh, man. That's pretty good. Oh, 1 teaspoon of salt, or 2 teaspoons of salt. I'll say 2. That's like a lot of salt, I was thinking. And then 1 teaspoon of white pepper. It'll work out. If I got to put more Captain Crunch and stuff in, I can do that. Oh, I need flour, and it's behind the camera. Hold on a second. Here we go. So a little bit of flour. And one of the things you got to do when you're breading chicken is it's got to be really dry. Like, really dry. Let me move some of this over here. I'll put this over here for right now. Oh, did you guys have to refresh? Did it mess up? Can't hear anything? Claudia is downstairs on the computer. You want them as dry as you can get them. I like to dry them off with a paper towel a little bit. And then for good measure, every time I've ever tried to do the bread chicken, the breading wants to fall off. So this is the way that I've had the best luck. Just drying it off real good. That's okay. That was Judah, guys. And then bring it through a little bit of flour. So you're gonna, let's see if I can get that to you. You're gonna bread them up with a little thin coat of flour. Then you're gonna dip them in the egg. Some beaten eggs here is all this is. And then into the Captain Crunch. And I like to use one hand for grabbing the chicken and one hand for rolling it. Otherwise, you're going to get Captain Crunch cement on your fingers. Alrighty. You get it all coated like that. And I'm going to set it in our little fry basket here. Have I always cooked? I've always baked, and I enjoyed cooking. When I was working at the furniture store, I don't know, well, probably darn near 20 years ago. I think Thomas was born when I was working at the furniture store. I just did that in the wrong order. No, I did it right. No, I did it in the wrong order. What am I doing? Well, I'll get a double coating on this one. Oh, and I used the wrong hand. That's what I get talking, walking, and chewing bubble gum at the same time. When I was working at the furniture store years ago, there was a guy who used to come by with books, a little book club dude to the employees that were there, and he would he'd bring a little cart of books, and we would just buy all these random books. We'd leave them for a week, and then we'd buy whatever we want from him. And there was one of those top secret recipes books. If you ever saw those, I love that guy, Tom. Is it Tom? Todd Wilbur, that's his name. And I thought it was at the time, I thought, oh my gosh, he has the real recipe for XYZ. And I thought that was so cool. And so I got the book and started making some things out of it. And I've just kind of enjoyed doing that. So I got a bunch of his books. Yeah. Who else is brave enough to do a live cooking show? Like, for reals, how many times have you seen live cooking show? There's a bunch of cooking shows on TV and on YouTube too, but live cooking show? I don't know if this is breaking new ground here or not, but it might be. Mexico is difficult to find Captain Crunch cereal. Oh, really? What am I doing? You know, this is right. Man, I'm getting confused. You could probably use just cornflakes. I know you can get cornflakes there. What kind of chicken? These are tenderloins, but you can use chicken breasts or whatever. I use tenderloins because, I don't know, we just always been using tenderloins. And then you just cut them into little strips after they're thawed, or maybe you're buying them thawed already. That's what I did this time. Yeah, you can use breadcrumbs. Captain Crunch is just yummy. It gives it a tiny bit of sweetness, which is just great. Side dish, we're going to have ants on a log. And you want to tell them what you made, Claudia? You want to tell everybody what you made today? You and Fia? Come over here. Come over here and tell them. Here. Stand over here. Get where I am. What did you guys make today?
Johnny cake. Me too.
They made Johnny cake. And one in the Jimmy Jaguar story in their workbooks, they make Johnny cake. And one of the things we do when it's Jimmy Jaguar days is they make Johnny cake, which Johnny cake is an old-fashioned word for, yes, for cornbread, basically. What? Cheese. Ants on a log. And Johnny cake. And I have some raspberries that I bought the other day that I haven't had a time to put anywhere yet, and so they'll probably have raspberries too. Ants on a log is celery. You cut it lengthwise, and so you can put peanut butter in the little trough there, or channel of the celery. Then you put some raisins on top of the peanut butter. The raisins are the ants, and the ants on a log. If you want to get kids to eat celery, that's one of the ways we've been able to do it, or at least somewhat. It's been, I mean, they haven't had it since Andrea died, but it was something she did sometimes. Much chicken? Yeah, well, it's we got 10 people in our family, so it uses a lot of chicken, especially when you got teenage boys. I'm sure you moms know what that's like. Alrighty, so then you're going to fry them for about 6 minutes or so. All that's catching up. I'm going to wash my hands. That Captain Crunch crud gets on my hands and it drives me bonkers. How many pounds did you use? I'm not really sure. Let me see. I think it's 3 or 4 pounds. I think it's probably 4 pounds of chicken. The Johnny cake's right here. You want to show them the Johnny cake you guys made? There's, oh, let's see. Oh, there's the Johnny cake they made with some cinnamon on top. Yuck. You'll love. Oh my gosh, that's gross. And you think, wait a minute, is it gross? Maybe it might be good. Well, maybe that is good. Maybe I'll try that. That's usually how it goes. That's how it was for me. So I suppose I can continue doing this on another plate. Maybe I don't have to wait so long in between. I think I'm going to skip drying them with a paper towel because I'm running behind here. What are you doing, little girl? Here, get down. I made you guys' Alexas all set a timer. Well, if you stay tuned, I'll make it stop in a few minutes. Stop it. You're going to get us in trouble. Alexa, stop all music. Little girl. What is Alexa? That's one of those. Whoop. Alexa, stop. And Alex, we like to call him Alex when we don't want him listening to you. And Alex is a little device that it's just a little thing you can have in your home, and it schedules all of our appointments for us and reminds the kids to go to break and to have lunch and to go to bed, and You can have it turn. I can have it. Right now, it tells us when someone comes in downstairs, and you can have all kinds of different things it can control. It can control our thermostat in the house, which is fun. What is Captain Crunch exactly? Well, it's this right here. Is that upside down? Yeah. It's a cereal. It's a corn-based cereal, kind of sweet. When you eat it in milk, it gives the roof of your mouth lacerations. But it's wonderful. It was one of Andrea's favorites. Name of the cookbook? Well, I don't have a cookbook right now, but I think it was Top Secret Recipes was the one I was talking about in the story earlier. It might have actually come out of one of those books originally. Can't get Captain Crunch in Scotland? You can probably just use cornflakes. It wouldn't be quite as sweet. I'm sure you got probably other cereals that are all corn-based. Captain Crunch is kind of a buttery corn. It's all corn, and it's buttery, kind of a buttery tasting is what I describe it as. I won't burn the chicken. My Alex will tell me when it's time to take it out. Once these start coming out, we can get the kids some food. I should probably make the ants on a log. Am I still working during the virus? Yes, still working. We're not shut down or on lockdown or anything. Did you run the Captain Crunch through the food processor? Yes. Crush them into crumbs. Thank you, Eden. I'll get some of that on the camera here in a second. That was a little bit too done, if we're being honest. I'll do it a little bit less on the next one. How's business? It's actually pretty good still. I'm going to say it's average at the end of the day. I've definitely gotten less calls than I normally get. And my remote work, long distance work, has gone up a lot. And I'm selling a heck of a lot more computers than I used to sell. But at the end of the day, it's coming out to about the same. The Alexa. What is Alexa? Alexa, what is an Alexa?
Alexa is me. I'm a virtual assistant who can help you with lots of things, like timers and alarms, the weather forecast, the latest news and sports updates, as well as shopping.
It's just a little computer thing you can have in here.
I'm a virtual assistant who can
Alexa,
help you with lots
stop.
of things.
And you can ask it all kinds of random facts, and I can have it. It's a little hot in here. Alexa, set the thermostat to 73.
Auto's keeping the temperature between 71 and 75.
That should be about right. When you want it at 72, you got to say 73 because it does a range. Alexa, timer 4 minutes.
4 minutes, starting now.
Hi, baby girl. You want a pudding? Are you hungry, girl? Where are you finding that pudding? Yeah, someone left the market door open. I hear her. Asher has taught Hannah to say organ donor for whatever reason. You're so funny, little girl. That's Asher's demented sense of humor. Sorry. I will try to be more careful with using the machine during lives. I know that's probably super annoying. I'd probably bow out right away. So I wouldn't blame you. I will stop saying her name. We'll go to a regular timer here. Apologize for that. What was Hannah's first word? I'm sure it was mama or dada. It was probably dada, actually. I'm certain that it was. Hannah's already a big talker. If you watch any of the last videos we put up, she's already talking a bunch. Well, she's just listening, isn't she? She's a smart little girl. She's hands down been our smartest baby. Andrea always attributed that to the fact that she was a month overdue. So when she was born, she was doing things that a 1-month-old would do, but she was a newborn, technically, which was weird. Every now and then I gotta decrushify my fingers here. Ah, it's Aunt Noodles. Good to see ya. Hey there, Minnie Mouse. When is Judah getting braces? You know, we don't have it scheduled. We were originally going to go do it right away, and we had to go get a bunch of dental work done first, and we just haven't set anything back up. They were wanting to make sure he could take care of his teeth good before they got braces, because that just makes cavity situations worse, I guess. And so, but I think it's time to go ahead and just schedule it. The dentist has said he's been doing a good job. So. Let me just go push the button, and that way you don't have to listen to me say her name anymore. I'll change your guys' view a little bit here. How about we'll do that? There we go. the chicken. I don't know if you can see it very well, but that's where we're at. Now that we've kind of got some of that started, I kind of got to start the ants on a log. Otherwise, it won't get done. I could probably have them start eating already. I'm still not good at managing being I don't know how you moms do it all the time, making dinner, and I'm sure the way I do things is just not efficient yet. But oh, yep, forgot to ask that. Thank you, Kelly. If you guys aren't subscribed, you should be subscribed. It really helps the channel. It helps us. It recommends us to more people. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the little like button down on the bottom, that little thumbs up button. That's the like button. You should hit it. And that tells YouTube that it's an awesome video. And they think, hey, I should let more people watch this awesome video. You can help. Why don't you get the trays all out, baby girl? And while we have had ants on a log several times in our family, this is definitely the first time I have ever made them. Won't be the last, though. I keep trying to think of new ways to get more veggies in them that they can eat. And this is one of the ways Andrea did that worked for us. So does it make the chicken taste sweet? It's just a tiny bit. It's in the breading, so it's not it's not ridiculously sweet. I should get a plate. I'm running out of space on the camera. How about we'll put that right there? No, I think he's down in his room. You want to put the ants on the log? There's some raisins over there. Little boxes of raisin. Open one up and put a few ants on the log. Zzz. This is definitely the first time I've ever made ants on a log. I probably could do it much cleaner if I was being careful. Yeah, I'm not good at this. It's been a while since you've had ants on the log. I think you asked for ants on a log once. Didn't you, Eden? Can we have ants on a log, Dad? And I was like, that's a good idea. You shared it on your Facebook page. Wow. Thank you. Well, that's very kind of you. We appreciate that. Every little bit helps. What are ants on a log? We're making them right here. So it's celery with a little bit of peanut butter on it. Ugh, I'm so bad at this. And then a few little raisins on top of the log. Those are the ants. I hate being sticky and having stuff on my hands. And creamy or chunky? We're using creamy because that's the universal. Everybody likes creamy. I'm a big crunchy fan, and we have a couple other crunchy fans, but for the most part, creamy is the way to go in our family. And those are beautiful nails, little girl. So we have 10 kids. So at least 10 ants on a log. And people like Eden want more than one. Maybe Asher would. Who else eats ants on a log or likes them? Judah does? Yeah. Okay, so we'll make a few extras. Maybe I should make 20. Uh-oh. Someone's upset about something touching the chicken? What was it? What was it? Who knows? I don't have any in right now of the chicken. I should have some in. That would be too efficient. Yep. Put more chicken down. It's like juggling plates. Keeping those plates spinning. I don't know if that analogy works anymore, but how many ants on a log do we have there, little girl? Okay. Let's definitely get to 20. We dinner live too, or just cooking? No, we'll probably just cook it live. Although we're probably going to start here eating it pretty soon, so you might catch a little of it. I went and messed my knife up. Your super sticker? Oh, I didn't, but thank you. That's awful kind. Sorry, I'm not paying attention super good. Thank you, Holly Dolly. How many are we up to? That's 18. This is 19. I'll let everybody have 2 ants on a log. Or a bunch of people to have 1, and other people to be able to pig out on them. Where did the peanut butter lid go? Sure, you can load up one with raisins. Knock yourself out. That can be yours. Use longer celery stickers and you can do less. I suppose, but it's fun to eat them. I'm also learning, I should have put that in flour first, that my best chance to get kids to eat stuff is to make things as close as possible to what Andrea would have made. If I had longer ants on a log, I'd just be hearing about, these are different, these aren't the ones Mommy used to make. Are you hungry, baby girl? Hannah's got her color a plate here. Yeah, are you a hungry girl? Yep, the Johnny cake is over here already made. The little girls made that earlier with Grandma Kitty. So Yeah, I know, baby girl. In just a minute, we'll have some food. Oh, hi, Thomas. What? What piece? Sure. You want to eat some of the leftover celeries? I think the oil's a little too hot. The one that's loaded with ants is Eden's. She likes super ants on her log, apparently. Sloppy Joes and celery sticks with garlic dip for dinner. Oh, we'll see. Pretty close, or at least the celery. I didn't realize Sloppy Joes were an international thing. I assumed they weren't. Only 15 likes. How could there only be 15 likes? How many people are in here? You guys should give us some more likes. Go down and hit the thumbs up button a bunch of times for me. Eden's going to be sad if you don't have lots of likes, she says. Isn't that so gratuitous? Still, though, it helps to ask. Oh, 238 likes. Oh, okay. That was fast. 15 to 238. That just means you were here pretty early and it didn't refresh. Oh, you got a red tongue. What have you been eating? You were eating a rock? Yeah. You're so silly. You wipe it off with a spoon? Claudia, you got quite an imagination, little girl. You like to try recipes from all over the world. Well, that's awesome. Captain Crunch crumbs, yeah, just a little bit sweet. Not too bad. It's Captain Crunch crumbs mixed with a little bit of cornflake crumbs. And some white pepper, some garlic, some onion, and some salt. All right, let's get another batch going here. Well, I kind of want to use our Alex to tell everybody it's dinner time, but sure. That was the old-fashioned way, wasn't it? It's still the way we do it on occasion. It is. Let's chill and hit the high. Are you doing oven or deep frying? Deep frying. We got a little fryer over here. A deep fat fryer. Fry daddy. And we're doing that there. Okay, everybody, grab your trays are over there. Everybody needs to get an ants on a log, and you can have some chicken. Get yourself some milk. Daddy's still making stuff, so I can't get the drinks right now. So you gotta have an ants on a log. At least one ants on a log to every person, please. Yeah, we're still streaming, so you're welcome, guys. That is raisins and celery. It's called ants on a log. They're little bitty ants. Just pretend. They're not real ants. Yeah, just pretend. And the little girls made Johnny cake, so we have some Johnny cake here for you guys, too. Everybody come here and get some Johnny cake. Let her, she wants to get the Johnny cake. Let her get the Johnny cake. Just let her get the Johnny cake, and then you can help her get some food. Eden's going to help you, okay? Yep. You guys are silly. Everybody get a... You have to have a piece of... You have to have a celery, baby girl. Oh, you got one. You got one right there. It's ants on a log. It's ants on a log. It's not celery. It's not celery. It's ants on a log. Ants on a log. Yep, you can't forget the trick here. So. Yep, you can get ranch. They already know ranch or ketchup. Andrea would always dip with ketchup. Here's a Johnny cake, Thomas. Their little girls made Johnny cake. Johnny cake? Sure. Didn't realize you didn't get one. Well, this is pretty much how it goes, you guys. I don't know if you want to sit here and watch me make a million pieces of chicken.
Where's your ants in the log?
You want me to keep going? All right. You don't like the Johnny cake? Everybody's saying, I want to watch you make a million pieces of chicken. That's hilarious. Thanks for stopping by, Artistic Adventures. Help yourself. Yeah, if you guys are new here, someone said they shared it on their Facebook page. So if you're new here and you haven't subscribed, there's a little subscribe button below. And that helps us out a lot. So you should hit the button if you haven't hit it yet. Are they good? Everybody says they're good. Daddy's made these before. I don't know if you guys remember. Thomas might remember. What? Remember actually doing it? What, baby girl? Yeah, you can have another Johnny cake. Is that what you want? Or another chicken? Another Johnny cake? Sure. How does the song go? Jimmy the Jaguar runs away to make Johnny cake. Follow the cookbook. Something like that. I always remember the first grade song, which you guys don't know yet.
Claudia picked up all the reasons and all the
Yeah, Claudia, raisins are just dried grapes. Which grapes that were dried? And we'll let someone keep it.
Thanks, Bonnie, for stopping by.
Is that you like my band? I think the one that I just
What about if I double bread it? I take one of these and put it back in the stuff, and then back in the Captain Crunch. Will that make it thicker, or is it going to make it all just fall off? Alrighty.
I'll get Claudia another one. I have to eat the whole thing.
Why what? I just got a burn that ends up the dough dog. I can tell mine. It's so hard.
And also, only the peanut butter. You fix that and sauce.
I figured there'd be some celery that's been licked clean of peanut butter, I'm sure. I think I read somebody in the comments that said they did that too. Is at least introducing them to veggies and stuff. That was always our goal. To just kind of keep putting it in front of them until they eat it. What kind of fryer is that? What type of oil do we use? It is a fry, Daddy, and we like to use coconut oil. We don't always use coconut oil, but we try to always use coconut oil. Hey, stop saying gross things like that. Hey, veggie, except for cucumber. Now that she's 20, she loves veggies. I'm sure it'll come, or it won't. I don't love veggies, but maybe they will. It is a good sign when they come back for more. Looks like 4 eggs was the right number for me.
You said you don't like chicken. You want the ketchup? Okay.
All right, that's going to be the last of it. Well, thank you guys.
How long does that take?
Oh, I better eat that one. Oh, yeah. It's super good. No, baby girl. I'll wash my hands and I'll get them all messed up again. Oh, yeah, it's super good. It's actually not terribly sweet. All right, I'll wash my hands one more time. You're welcome, buddy. This was like 4 pounds of chicken. I probably could have got by with 3. Oh yeah, I certainly don't want to. I don't want to gum my hands up again and get more chicken juice on my hands one more time. Sure, you guys can have all the Johnny cake you want until it's gone. Show the chicken close up. All right, I'm going to pick one up, and I'm going to have to eat it. So, oh, let's see here. It's pretty yummy. Pretty yummy. Okay, just stop complaining about it, okay? Yes, let's leave it alone right now, okay? She'll have some chicken. You gotta have some of your chicken and your ants on a log, baby girl, okay? It was their project, so I don't mind them having the Johnny cake. They cooked it for their little guy and their work, so. Yeah, Thomas is sitting over here too. They must like it. They keep coming back and getting more. We probably need to tear Hannah's up a little bit.
She was eating it. She just didn't like it, but you know, I have to put ketchup on it because you said you want it.
Yeah, it's super good.
Ants on a log is on the blue page.
Ants on a log. It's celery, peanut butter, and raisins, basically. Well, that's pretty much it. I made all the chicken. Kids are eating. We got one more batch about ready to come out now, so. What? You want a bottle? You have your milk right here, baby girl. Here. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and sign off, guys. Thanks for tuning in with me. I appreciate it. We will see you later. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Okay, real fast, the recipe one more time. It is, well, I don't know. You'll have to cut it back by 4 if you want to do one batch, but it was 8 cups of Captain Crunch blended, measured first, then blended, ground up into powders, crumbs, and then 2 cups of cornflakes. I know. 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 2 teaspoons of salt. Mix it all together, and then it's just breading it. So put the chicken in the flour, in the egg, roll it in the Captain Crunch, fry it 375 for about 4 minutes or so. So thumbs up or she'll be sad. So thank you guys for hanging out with us. We appreciate